You know what's funny? I'm wearing these pajamas. They're like Costco pajamas. I think I might have been wearing these in one of my first couple streams like 7 years ago or something. I used to wear these pajamas a lot. I don't wear them that frequently, and just, over time, cold days, they've been a good pajama selection for a long time. Anyway, here we go. Back to the Voweless Nights in Melmond. I've done my Melmond shopping, and unless I want to actually afford steel armor, that's it for now. I think I'm gonna do the top of the Earth Cave, actually. The Coral Sword will benefit me, and some money will benefit me. So I'm gonna take a shot at the top of the Earth Cave. These guys have money. Which one of you bozos? Who? They all have 2 hits now, right? 2 hits. Dragon Sword's nice. 2 hits. 2 hits. And A. A is probably the strongest on the offense because he's got a silver sword. No E. No I has a long sword, which I bought, but then I realized he could have been using the rune sword or the where sword? Does that? What does no O have? No O can't use the rune sword. Have I invalidated my run? He's supposed to have a hand axe still. Okay, we gotta fix this. Good news is I hadn't been doing that long. Rune sword. Rune sword's a good weapon. No O, yeah. His best is still a hand axe. What is No O's next upgrade? The Great Axe. I get that fairly soon, so I'm gonna try pressing through a bit of the Earth Cave without any weapons on No O. Save some time. So I guess I don't really need the Coral Sword that badly. Nice attack, No O, you bozo. No O, bozo. Bozo would be a terrible name for that character. So I wonder how long I had done that to the guy, to No O, who like, he can't use a sword in the whole game. I wonder how long I had it on there. It couldn't have mattered terribly. He didn't have it before Astos. So let's say that I haven't ruined everything. Let's just, hopefully you'll go along with me on that. Should I save? I think I'd really like this to happen, so I think I'll save. Which also ends up being a recovery anyway. And beautiful music fills the air. I'm not going to bother with first floor treasure, that would be stupid. No E still has the best armor with the iron armor and cap, I think. Ends up being an absorb of 25. Oh, I forgot to turn my script on. I need to put that on. Let me find a way to do that. Hang on. There we go. Now we can see their armor. Let's wait for their absorb to show up so that I can see it. Vitality. No E is a little more vital than the rest of them. No A is getting some good luck, but that doesn't matter too much. Hit rate, yeah. Absorb. 29, 16, 11, 9. So no E is quite a bit better. How does no E have so much absorb? Hopefully I didn't break another rule. You can't use an iron gauntlet that has an E in it. What am I thinking? Iron gauntlet. Yeah, that's a banned item outright. Nobody can use that. It's got all 5 vowels in it. Man, I sure broke some rules at the end of the last stream, didn't I? Oh, man. Okay, nobody report me. The rest is going to be above board. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of this. We'll get the Great Axe and the Coral Sword. Coral Sword's not going to do us any good, really. Ew, what a terrible fight this is. If I had a mage, this would be okay, but I don't, and it's not. No poison. No poison. Come on, guys. Get out of here without getting poisoned. No! Ugh. I only have 3 pure potions. Okay, and that resets everyone's position. So I gotta put no E back at the top. No I still has the worst armor. He has, a really weird scenario. He has good evade because of his copper bracelet not really being heavy. But evasion isn't stat supreme in this game the way it is in some other Final Fantasies. Okay, we'll make O and A attack the same guy, because there's a good chance that these guys can be one-shot. Not one-shot, one-turned. One-shot would be a bit of a stretch. Oh no, oh. How did we end up in this situation? You know why? It's because I was distracted by my friend Chenzi at the end of the last session. And I wasn't really planning on playing today. Really. But, okay. Coral Sword. Does that help us at all? It can be used by no E or no I, but I'm pretty sure Dragon and Rune are both better. Pretty sure. I don't remember the crit rate on Coral and Dragon, but I know Rune's crit rate is pretty good. I'll just leave it. It might come down to I'll sell whichever is cheaper. This is going to be a miserable walk back. I'm going to get poisoned and run out of pures. But these guys have got the drop on me 3 times, haven't they? That is unusual. I don't think that these bull fellas have like an above average hit rate or anything like that. Yeah, those fights, they're fairly low risk. Oh. Fairly low risk. Fairly high reward in terms of money and experience. Experience still matters. We're gonna take some significant damage here, and I don't think I stocked up that many heal potions. Okay. I hope this thins it out enough to be worth it. Ooh, nice one, no way. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do want to finish this playthrough. I just became aware of the, good old Revenant Kyoku, or whatever his name is, running, 4-job fiesta, so to speak, but with Final Fantasy VII for the month of January. And, like, I'd like to get this out of the way and play that. That sounds fun. Here go all the pure or heal potions. Oh, this sucks. We're gonna run from everything else, I think. Although we still don't have very good luck, so it's not gonna go well. I don't know what to do. No win situation. We're gonna skip the treasure rooms, even though they're easy treasure rooms. The one with the Wizard Ogre. I used to find the Wizard Ogre a pretty good source of early game money, actually. I put up these shelves today, and I inserted the cat door that you can see in the background. If we're really lucky, we'll see a cat come walking into this room from up high on the shelf. Well, I'm here. They literally just went in today. And so on the other side of that wall, okay, this is a bad situation. On the other side of that wall is a series of shelves that are like different heights and different configurations, so the cats can get up and then walk through. Haven't exactly seen a lot of takers yet, owing to the fact that the cats try to hide from my children most of the time. I can't run from wizards. Oh, this is going to be awful. I think this dive might end here. Oh man, even no A sucked. Wait. The second one is really damaged. Yeah, even if I beat these guys, I'm not able to go anywhere with this. This was all around a poorly planned trip, really. Do you think I could get out of here? Because the money and experience has value. Cash value. I don't think I'm beating the vampire, but if I got really lucky, I might be able to get out. And be all the stronger for it. So, since I know I can't beat the vampire and leave, I'll attempt to walk out of here. I don't really have high hopes for it, but we'll see. Here I'm just gonna play the bat's stupid game, because it's fewer steps. Fewer steps means fewer encounters. We're doing great. It's great. Fun thing happened since the last time I streamed. My 7-year-old tested positive for COVID on a rapid antigen test, not a real test, because my region has stopped doing that. They've just thrown up their arms and given up, I guess. Protecting our communities with your tax dollars. Wow. The luck is real. This is going to have been worthwhile if I get out. The worst, though, is when you, like, almost get out. These guys probably won't be able to kill no eye. This is an interesting scenario. Is this gonna happen? Oh, it's not gonna happen. It was close. It was awfully close. Okay, I might give up on my plan. Do you think if I do that again, it'll go better? We've learned that we've been living a lie, so that's cool. Great axe. I just really need more potions. That's the only big difference. More potions, more experience? I don't know. I'm gonna go on a little shopping trip. It'll make things easier even in the worst case. Oh, the tab key is a fast forward. So if I'm really feeling, I don't know, lazy, I could just wail on tab during this stuff. Okay. It's not even a crazy fast forward, it's a followable fast forward. I might use that. Oh my. The Geists have a lot of money. This whole thing screams stun lock. but maybe that's okay. I have a lot of hit points to be stun locked away. So far, 3 of my guys have been stunned. Goodness. No attack successful yet. Good job, Noe. You contributed. Okay, this is less scary now. Wait. Yeah. That's the fast forward. Do you like the fast forward? So, I'm immunocompromised, and with my 7-year-old having a positive COVID diagnosis, it's a little bit worrisome. My 9-year-old certainly didn't take the news very well. You know, we're very likely all infected. Right now, our region, again, is taking a bit of a weird approach where they're telling everyone, like, isolate for 5 days. Where 5 days, I'm no epidemiologist yet. But I know that the term of this thing is more than 5 days. The contagious period is a lot more than 5 days, so... I don't know. I guess we're saving people's businesses. We're being idiots while we do that, but... No O is going to have a lot of trouble hitting people with bare hands and blindness. Oh, but he did. Good job, No-O. Oops. Ironically, No Eye is the only one who can see right now. Isn't that funny? Let's all appreciate that. All of us. Okay. Yeah, shadows I think are worthwhile. They're not a dangerous fight at all. The blindness is the only thing irritating about it. They'd be much more scary if they came with other enemies, but I don't believe they ever do. 300 gold for that? I don't know. Maybe that's good. I don't feel like I should go back for a hand axe. I could go to Crescent Lake, but I don't really think I'm going to benefit from that. Does this place even have an item shop? I don't think it does. The people say, like, the vampire came and smashed up the clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. What about the item shop? Y'all got an item shop? I think you may have forgotten about your item shop, everybody. Yeah, okay. There's also a chance there are some petrifying enemies in the Earth Cave. Not a whole lot of them. The risk isn't terribly scary and high. I don't even know why I'm fighting these guys. In terms of risk related to timing or energy or whatever, it's almost certainly not worth it. 120 gold? Well, maybe I shouldn't complain. Maybe I should get a hand axe while I'm here. Let's get a hand axe. What was I thinking, putting a sword on No-O? Like, if it was called, like, Rune Blade, that would be one thing, but it's not. I think it is in ports and remakes and whatever. But when I was doing this, I kind of thought we're going to take the most plain and literal interpretation of every symbol's name, while still using them to restrict things. Because otherwise the challenge is stupid. Challenge, so to speak. I have no illusions about this, you know, radically changing the game or anything. What's the item shop here have? It doesn't have items in like a stupid order, does it? Now that I found that fast forward button, buying heals isn't so bad. Maybe I'll do that for a bit. Let's do that. Fun times. It's a pretty painful process to sit through normally, but when you can actually mash it out, it's not that bad. Ironically, it was like 20 minutes ago. I was talking, well, I guess a little more than 20. I've been live 21 minutes. Roughly 20 minutes ago, I was watching with my kids this video that a streamer who mostly does Breath of the Wild. His name's Point Crow, and he like injured his arm by speedrunning the calculator for Nintendo Switch as a bit of a gag, which is funny. Oh, I accidentally spent a huge amount of my money. I didn't actually mean to spend that much. I mean, I'm gonna need at least one more tent. Well, hopefully I didn't make a terrible mistake. It's not like the heal potions are ever gonna go to waste. I got 70 of them? Holy crap. Well, I've got no excuses now. Sharks are now boring, but I do kind of feel like I'm more likely to be badly hurt running away than just fighting them. Ditto. See, that was useful. Especially since that was no O. This is actually interesting. It gave him his 33 hit rate. And when you go over 32, you get your extra hit. So, I'm not saying that's why I decided to mutilate sharks, but that was a very significant level. I should feel good about that. It's going to improve my odds in the Earth Cave. My odds of winning with 70 heal potions. Another day, another shark. I noticed my hit points were down a little, so I'm going to do this kind of for safety's sake. And then tent at the entrance to the Earth Cave anyway. Maybe I don't need to tent at the entrance to the Earth Cave, because it would be ridiculous. I'm jinxing myself here, but it would be ridiculous for me to lose in the Earth Cave now with 70 heal potions. I would need some truly myself luck for that to happen. Hey, there's a nice level. Yay. Yeah, the Final Fantasy VII with jobs things. It generally interests me. The structure of it is interesting. And so, like, there's this list of materia that each job is allowed to use. And I mostly agree with the design decisions. Some of them I think are weird. But nothing too radical. Yeah, let's not do this now. You know what? The tent is going to be worthwhile. Because a tent is cheaper than 2 heal potions. Plus I get the save out of it, just in case things really go sideways. I only have 2 tents, though. I need to remember to buy more. no poison. If I get if 3 guys get poisoned here, I'm resetting. Okay, that really wasn't that bad. Although I do hate this swapping thinger. Okay. These fellows don't poison. So they're more likely to be worth fighting. I'm gonna have a better chance of... Oh. These are the ones with the slightly elevated crit rate, if I recall correctly. Or maybe I'm thinking of the scorpions that they often appear with. But I think I'm thinking of the cobras. Anyway, doesn't matter. My risk versus reward scenario that was running in my head was, am I going to take more damage running or just killing them? I don't even remember my way through here, apparently. Again? Get these snakes out of here. Insert Samuel L. Jackson meme here. Oh, come on. I guess I'm skipping the coral sword. Should I skip the coral sword? It's up there. You know what? Let's try this vampire fella. And depending how it goes, maybe we'll go for the coral sword. It might depend on how many frickin' packs of snakes I run into to poison me. I would like to say that that was improbable, and I think it was supposed to be improbable. However, Final Fantasy I has really crappy RNG design. Essentially, all the encounters are on a table, and it just cycles through this table, but you end up on sort of a different page of the table depending on what dungeon and what floor you're in and what area of the world map. So, in a given area, the encounters you're going to hit are very, very predictable, and that's how the speedruns for this game work. It's pretty easy to... Oh, see, this is interesting. Because these guys have a chance to petrify, which is terrible. But they give really good money and experience, and they're not hard. Or rather, I should say, they don't have a lot of hit points. And I got the chance to strike first on them, so I know I'm safe for one round. So this is a, again, risk and reward calculation, and I think this was going to be worth it. Yeah. Well, seeing as I took exactly 0 damage, you know. Well, it's not really that good of experience, but it's lots of money, considering what happened. Yeah, so, yeah, the speedrunners know, like, if I burn an encounter on this floor, where it's safe, and by the way, this floor is not safe for speedrunners, they know what they can predict. Rather, they can predict what will happen on the next floor. And they'll have encounters that they can run from. Okay, that sucks. I don't think I have any means to de-petrify someone yet. Do I? My phone just fell. Hang on. I have 1 soft potion. We're doing it. No-Oh is the second best armor, isn't he? That room up there has a wizard ogre, and I do like them sometimes, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. That bat was nice to me. This should be kind of nothing. Although, if he were to, like, attack very successfully on one of the characters with the lower evade ratings, or sorry, lower absorb ratings, it could be pretty nasty, actually. He hits hard. I'm kind of surprised he didn't go down in one turn. There we go. Do, do, do. Ugh, these assholes. I'm trying to swear a lot less on stream because I know my kids could end up watching, but there's no other words for it. Oh. Oh is actually a really funny thing to say there. I was working, I guess, last time I was really playing this game a lot, on a different version of the Lewis script that would also show the enemy's stats at any point. By the way, that wizard encounter in the Earth Cave is the thing that the speedrunners don't want. That is the single worst thing. Worse than cockatrices or whatever else. We got a chance to strike first on these guys, and they're good money too, so I'm gonna take some swings at them and see what happens. Maybe I'll regret it. Maybe not. Oh yeah, they put you to sleep. My sleep icon is the little moon and star thing, which was used in Final Fantasy VI. The blind icon is the sunglasses thing, which, for whatever reason, is in a few games. Oh yeah, Mummy's hit kind of hard, too. Good money, though. It's gonna matter when we get to Crescent Lake. There's a lot of silver crap we need to buy. I'm looking forward to that Great Axe. It's very strange. I've never looked forward to the Great Axe before, as far as I know, but... And the Silver Axe ends up being an upgrade from the Great Axe anyway. For a fellow who can't equip any O's. Yeah, the Great Axe is named rather ironically. It's a pretty mediocre axe. It's almost never better when you get it. Sorry, can't resist. What am I apologizing for? Okay. 600 gold. That used to be really meaningful to me. You know, it used to be that I would like do that marsh cave grind, and I'd take my parties up to level 8 outside Elfland. And you were always so happy when you got a Gur Ogre, because they were worth 300 gold. But at this point in the game, they're kind of nothing special. I just, in my mind, it's like I should be fighting those because they equals monies. It's not an emotional response. It's not that I hate Gur Ogres. Of course I need to fight some snakes. What I was checking there was really no A can't be holding the coral sword, so I was just making sure it was in a compatible character's inventory. Well, this is largely the same situation as what I just talked about. Should I do it? I may as well. I'm almost out. I'm holding the fast forward button now. It's exciting. So yesterday, in anticipation of this Final Fantasy VII thing, but not really wanting to play anything yet, I was testing out ways to capture Final Fantasy VII. And I own it on Steam, but I've never played it on Steam. But a while ago, quite a while ago, like 2 years ago, when it was on sale for Switch, I bought it for Switch. And I have a gadget called a Genki Shadowcast, which is a very temperamental little capture thing for HDMI. Inexpensive, because I bought it off a Kickstarter. It's fickle. Like if there was a cord, it was blinking constantly on my screen. Blinking, flickering like crazy. And I ended up, unplugging, replugging all the cords, restarted the system, tried so many things. What ended up fixing it was just turning one of the plugged-in cords upside down. And then everything worked fine. So, the Steam release is a little awkward for my tastes. I don't like the windowed view of it. I don't like how it works with joysticks. At least my crappy joysticks. So I think I'm gonna stream it off my Switch using the Shadowcast, and that'll make that little gadget all worthwhile. That's the plan. Big plan. Oh, gotta fight these. We talked about it. I have to make a point now of fighting every ogre and groger. I might need to stop at the inn in Melmond, even though there's no clinic. And the reason for that is there are some pretty hard-hitting enemies outside of Crescent Lake. The main reason I feel that way is probably because of the Ban Something run, where I spent ages dying outside of Crescent Lake just trying to get into the frickin' town. And that's because one of my rules in the Ban Something run, which was I think my very first streamed run, was you have to appreciate forests, appreciate nature. What that meant was anytime you touch a forest tile, you need to walk through every contiguous forest tile before you leave the forest. And Crescent Lake has a lot of forest around it. And I was having trouble with Lich, I think, because of some of the other rules. And I just thought I really needed the boost from the gear at Crescent Lake to get through. And so I remember trying to get to Crescent Lake. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to go get my great axe. But No-O is dead. Crescent Lake, great axe. Well, this is stupid. Like, it's as far to Crescent Lake as any of the other towns where I could revive No-O. So I'm going to go get the Great Axe. He's dead. And then I'm going to go to Crescent Lake, where I'm going to get the upgrade to the Great Axe, so I'm never going to actually use the Great Axe. Which is, really, it ought to be called the Pain in the Axe at this point. It's quite interesting, the little Lua display with the status effects. You start to notice the things that happen, like the blind effect clears at the end of battle, rather than when battle is exited. The blind effect clears from their little status window immediately when they run. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to go to Crescent Lake before I go to the bottom of the Earth Cave, so that's exactly what we'll do. We will get this crap, we will get the rod, we'll go to Crescent Lake, and then we'll come back to Melmond. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Ceremonious ogre slaying. It's tradition. May as well. Silver helmet. That can save me some money. Who can use it? And no A. Oh, and no O. But I guess I better give it to no A for now, for reasons that may or may not be obvious. Mr. No O, the walking corpse. This is... The whole party is doing Weekend at Bernie's right now. I always have found it funny. There haven't been a lot of games I've played where this has mattered, but you take a dead person into combat, and then you run. And everyone is shown turning around and leaving. But your buddy was dead with you. You know he's not walking with you, right? And I mean, this game was a pretty primitive simulation of Dungeons & Dragons, basically, which is itself a simulation of reality. And it was extra funny in Final Fantasy IV, because there was like this skittering feet animation. You see the characters running off screen and leaving the corpse behind. It's funny. Anyway, yeah, it was funny when I guess the first game where my party members died and I ditched them. Not often or anything, and not that I wanted to, but it's just how it worked out. I think was probably Ultima 7, which I played when it was quite new on PC, thankfully, because the Super Nintendo version is like kind of bare bones. Makes Genesis ports of games look pretty good. Come on, guys, let's go. Yeah, there we are. So no A got the silver helmet. I'll just update the thingy here. And you have a great axe, you lovely dead person. Not often you hear this music go on long enough to hear to the end of it, eh? Tradition. Cool 500G without really putting in any effort. I feel like I was talking about something back at Stardust Cave, and I might have let a little conversation topic dangle. Conversation is a funny thing to say. Guy ranting at you topic. That's how my children talk. Well, my 7-year-old in particular. He just goes off on whatever subject. And he acts like he has a YouTube audience when it's real life. And with no regard for whether the person he's talking to is interested at all. I must admit that I do that sometimes, and I know it. And I ask my wife if she's willing to listen to me talk about something I care about. My wife is very good to me, because she often is willing to listen to something I care about. And the shelves and crap, she told me, you know, this is your project. You have total freedom on this one, and do what you want. And I think we were both really pleasantly surprised at how this cat project went. I'm not going to be fully satisfied until I see some furry head poking through that door. But I'm reasonably satisfied anyway. It's cute. It's cute and like functional. We got dogs, and the dogs and want to eat our cats. Like the dogs don't do well with our cats, and so our cats largely stay down here to be away from the dogs. They end up hanging out in our like unfinished storage room over here, and sometimes they're just on like bare concrete, and it's like that can't be a comfortable place to lie. In the wintertime, and in the summer, sure, yeah, we all want to lie down on bare concrete. But in the wintertime, no. So I really wanted a nice spot for the cats. And so I built the shelves. I carpeted one of them with a scrap of carpet that I grabbed for free. My wife grabbed it for free, actually. I should give her the credit. And, yeah, I'm just hoping to make it a nicer place for them. So I think they probably will pop in. Because they'll be so grateful. Cats are known to be grateful, right? To appreciate things and people. That's what cats do. Boy, it sure is nice to have a party of no mages. When you come to a place like this and all the spells cost 20,000 bucks. We have some serious purchasing to do. Tents, maybe? Do these people even have tents? No, they don't. May as well get some. Well, maybe I should do my substantive shopping first, right? Are there any weapon upgrades? There is one silver axe, I think is it. Giant sword. Coral's not really an upgrade. Okay. We'll just stick with dragon because it looks a little cooler. They might be a point or two different in terms of pure optimization, but it's not going to be much. Let's be real here. Make sure I'm not making an error. Great axe contains A and E. Silver axe contains I, A, and E. But it's fine for no O. Right? Right. Oh, it's kind of expensive. Good upgrade, though. Not often you get excited about a silver axe in this game. What else are we even going to be able to get? No E gets nothing because silver. No I gets nothing because silver. Actually, no I can use a buckler. I'm going to do that. No I gets a buckler. It's their only shield ever. They can use a pro cape technically in like the last dungeon. Silver bracelet. Silver shield. No A will get rid of your iron shield. And you get a silver shield. Okay. Ah. We got the buckler here. I'm just updating my document because I don't know what to buy. And I think my purchases so far might have been kind of bad considering I'm running out of money. Okay, so all I can buy for now is no O, who needs... Wait, what does no O need? Silver shield, okay. Silver helm, good. Buckler. Can't use a... Silver, okay. Irons, okay. No E. Really doesn't get a lot of equipment. But no O can get a helmet, a shield, and a gauntlet. I don't know what's in the treasure boxes coming up. I can afford all of them. Maybe I'll just get all of them. Silver for no O. Silver gauntlet. Silver shield. And silver helmet. Oops. Get rid of your cap. Silver helmet. Okay. This is nice. I'm positioning everything the same way because I'm being fickle. You see what I did there? Like, you know, I want the main body armor on the top left. Helmet on the top right. Hand armor on the bottom left. Shield on the bottom right. It's consistent. It's wonderful. Okay, let me update this thingy. Silver axe. Okay, pretty good. How are our absorb values looking? 25, 16, 11, 35. No O went from being the worst to being the best. Still lowest leveled, but I'm going to put him in front. O, E, A, I. There we go. This is wonderful. I'm gonna get a cabin just for going into the Earth Cave. Whatever. This is cool. Look at all my stuff. I like that Noe is still wearing cloth. No, you're not cool, you idiot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna end up coming back here, but first we have to go and defeat Lich. Oh, look what I did. Look what I did. What a goof. Don't let me down, team. In case it's not clear what I didn't heal up, and because no O just got revived, no O has 1 HP, but somehow survived a troll battle. So that was lucky. The turn order algorithm, like everything else in this game, has sucky randomness. It is completely random. It's not agility or luck based or anything. Well, not in-game luck. The other kind of luck. And so what it does is it has like an index representing all of the monsters first, and then all of the player characters second. And then it randomly shuffles one index with another. It does a swap operation. I think it's 17 times or something completely arbitrary like that, like 13 or 17. It's a prime number, and I remember that because it's weird. But because the enemy indexes are first and the player indexes are after, it's not technically a valid shuffle. The turn order does in fact always favor the enemies. I'm watching their stats too now, because no O has been out of action for a while and is 2 levels behind, right? It's nice having 2 characters with something like reasonable absorb. Yeah, these guys aren't very rewarding to fight. Yuck. O-E-A-I. We'll do a save and heal in Melmond. Because O took so much damage there. After I touted him as this defensive powerhouse. No more touting. Don't tout lightly. I wasn't watching too carefully. I'm kind of wondering, did he get critical? Is that how that happened? Feels good getting all that silver gear and having no O geared up a little bit more. And being pretty sure that I'm following most rules. I'm feeling reasonably prepared for this Earth Cave dive. Am I gonna eat those words? Maybe. The only thing we're stopping for is unrunnables. Possibly some encounters if I get a chance to strike first. And of course, Ogres. And battles where 3 characters get stunned in the first 3 actions. Because we have no choice but to stop for those. 4 characters get stunned on round 1. Holy crap, man. I would like to propose that we leave, gentlemen. Oh, everyone's stunned again. This is ridiculous. Chenzi mentioned something about this when he was here yesterday. He was talking about Final Fantasy 1, aka Stunlock Paradise or something like that. I don't remember exactly what he said. Ugh. All 4 stunned again. No O is almost dead. This is absurd, man. There we go. What a great time was had by all. Can you picture that playing out? Like, you're in a field near a cave. And some zombie friends come walking over to you, and you're trying to run, and everyone keeps getting paralyzed. I shouldn't have used all those heals. I don't want to use my last tent. Guess it doesn't matter. Beautiful music fills the air once again. I like getting treasure in the volcano, but it's not really going to be worth it. Although I do want to get the giant sword. Giant sword ends up being good for no E. I feel like the things that I keep saying that are bad keep coming to pass. Has anyone noticed that? Not interested. Volcano has giant sword and ice sword. Those would both be nice. I'll need flame armor eventually. Flame armor. A, E, so it's equipable by I. Can anyone use flame shield? Oh. Okay. So, Volcano has some goodies for us. Ice armor. Ice armor can't be used by anyone, but ice shield can be used by A. I didn't see the message, but I don't think I have a chance to strike first, so let's get out of here. Aw, crap. Aw, crap. I have no soft potions. Oh, I have one soft potion. Wow, I was just gonna reset, but it happened so quickly that I don't even have to. Thanks for saving me the time, you stupid birds. That was unexpected. There is zero ability to counteract what's happening in the game when that happens, you know? I have no way to prevent stone. I'm just gonna leave A there, even though I know he has lower absorb. I'm going to recognize the fact the bottom 2 slots, you know, have the exact same chance of being targeted. I think I was saying something yesterday, or whenever I was playing 2 days ago, about always putting the person with the highest HP at the top. But what I've done here, and I hope it's obvious, is I put the person with the highest absorb at the top, because they'll take a lot less damage. In this game, when it's a more traditional playthrough, those are almost always the exact same. you pretty much always end up with your knight being your highest hit point total, and then either your black belt or your thief being next. Actually, red mage starts out strong and then tapers off. Forgot where I was going for a second there. I'm not screwing around with you guys. Yeah, red mage is funny. If you play the game to a fairly high level, what you end up seeing is the thief and the white mage do in fact end up surpassing the red mage eventually, even though the red mage starts out better. The red mage is still better than thief in almost every way, but okay. OEAI, I had said. I may as well do it for my own compulsion's sake. I think all we're getting done today is the Earth Cave. I'm not staying up late. I've got some things going on tomorrow. But like I said, I would really enjoy having this run out of the way to do something else. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. There's a few FF1 runs I've been thinking about for a while, to say nothing of the other games. What were some of the other FF1 things I wanted to do? I had some idea somewhere. I don't know. This is chance to run away. Chance to strike first is chance to run away. I believe when it says chance to strike first, you get a 100% chance to run away on the first turn too. In fact, I don't think I've seen that fail. I'm pretty confident in that. Wonder how we'll do against Lich. I mean, if it went really badly, and I said similar with Astos, we could technically get magic to make it easier, but we don't start gaining magic charges until level 15, which would be kind of excessive. Like, I mean, nothing, despite my I'm gonna skip the Gurogers this time just because there's 4 of them and they'll kick my butt. They won't kick my butt. They'll cost me some potions. I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? They're gonna sit here smashing me while everyone fails to run. Oh, okay. What was I starting to say? Oh yeah, I don't think I need to level high to beat this dungeon. But if I were really, really struggling with the boss, I could level up and get like, I don't even think you can get a ice, where Lich's first move is ice. But he can use fire and lightning, and we could get moves to reduce the damage from those substantially. Where are the wizards at? I was kind of counting on Mr. No-O gaining a level. Doesn't matter critically other than to get his HP up a little, but... Let's go, guys. $400 HP is a lot. Ugh. Not interested. Thank you, no E. These lower levels of this dungeon very much start out in kind of the bottom right corner and mostly proceed to the top left corner. What's northwest of this area? I feel like maybe Lich was tunneling somewhere in particular. Tunneling towards Sarda. Get out of here, you stupid spiders. Thank you. It's actually me who gets out of there. Well, this was a very uneventful dive. No O ends up being the strongest one right now. How peculiar. Okay. We will potion up when we get into that room. I'm gonna kill these guys. Oh, if no O dies, I'm gonna be very sad. That didn't end up being a level. I thought it might. Okay. There we go. That was pretty good status, right? How are we going to weather those elemental spells, though? I really hope this works. We don't have any combat options other than hitting him with violence. I could fast forward this. I don't know. I guess I probably shouldn't, for the drama's sake. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's doubling on almost everybody. Oh, that was awful, Noe. That was a little better, Noe. That was terrible. How, we're not winning this. Look at this mess. We did maybe 100 damage? The next elemental spell kills No-O. No-A might pull through pretty well, though. Okay, that was about another 100 damage, so we're half done. That was really good. Okay, we're at about 300 damage done. Oh, wow. Great job, everybody. Cool. Okay, one boss down. We can go get the canoe and go somewhere else to die in a whole new place. Ordeals or Ice Cave. Ordeals has an ice sword. Who can use ice sword? A, and that's it. Zeus Gauntlet. Nobody? O can use the Zeus Gauntlet. That would be nice. Oh, we should go to Ordeals. Get the Ice Sword and Zeus Gauntlet. We got literally no treasure out of that dungeon, right? We don't frankly have much else to buy in the entire game. Cat Claw. Anyone could use that. I don't know who it's going to benefit. But that's later. Gold Bracelet. Gold Bracelet could be okay for no eye, but they get flame armor, so it won't make any sense. Flame armor and dragon armor. So we'll never need to buy a gold bracelet. We'll need 2 pro rings. May as well buy them, even though there's a couple in chests in the late game. Oh, come on, man. We were all just having a good time here, you stupid venomous creatures. The running sure is getting a lot better, huh? Are these guys venomous? Thankfully, I don't need to find out. Yeah, I think Ordeals is going to be my next stop. Can't buy tents here. I'll grab a couple more cabins. Money is okay right now. I don't know how badly I need heal potions. Probably could use some pures though. The pure spell is overpriced. But it sure is nice to not have to stock up on these stupid things. Yeah, I could get steel armor. It's a pretty big upgrade for no eye, but it's hugely expensive. I think we might want to just get by without it. Should we do Ordeals or should I go to bed? I think Ordeals. Whew. It looked like, maybe I didn't see that accurately, but it looked like everyone did a single hit. Like everyone who's 2-hit capable still only hit that giant once. It's funny the way hit rate, to so much of an extent in so many cases, stopped mattering in the entire Final Fantasy series. Like, how often do you see someone miss by Final Fantasy IV, even? The only time you see someone miss is, like a mage character hitting with a little stick. Where am I going? Well, I feel like I have to. Final Fantasy V misses are very uncommon. Final Fantasy VI, you just don't see misses aside from failed spell effects. And it's funny when you get into the depths of Final Fantasy VI, because like every weapon has an accuracy rating, and it's invisible to the player, and they probably never even think it existed. But someone thought it should be there. My running is getting good. I'm pleased about that. I don't know if my route to Ordeals was the most efficient ever. Ordeals can be quick, as long as all the terrible things don't happen to you, right? That's it. That's it. Except for the Ordeals, Ordeals isn't bad. I think it's pretty neat the way my fighters' stats have turned out. Where one guy has like 6 int and one guy has 3. I think they're not even the highest. Not even the lowest, I mean. They all have roughly equal agility. Yeah. Fighters don't really have much in the way of int gains. In this game does nothing. So, sort of who cares. Let's not get poisoned. These guys... Oh, what? Why? How? Who? Why? Where? I just decided to pile it on. Look at that. 2 people poisoned right after I asked them not to. Bad listening, everybody. Bad listening. You do have to use a cabin here. I have to, in loose terms. But, you know, a party wipe in Ordeals is commonplace. So what's the rule? When you have a choice, always pick the lower one. Not interested. What's a little bit disappointing to me is that the person who's really going to have the upgrade of the Zeus Gauntlet is maybe going to be the least likely to use it. Because right now, he's my strongest attacker. Boy, they sure are missing him a lot. I wonder who decided this should be a teleporter maze made of columns. The Zeus Gauntlet. You can skip that room and the mud golem fight. I think I thought the cat men outside were man cats. In actual translations of this game, they're pretty distinct creatures. That was a nasty fire too. Medusas, I believe, actually need to use a special effect to cause their petrification effect. So, oh, I didn't remember where I was going. So there's a spiked tile here that sucks. I mean, there's a lot that sucks here. I think I'll do a couple of these. Yeah, that's about right. No Eye says he's having a bad... Oh my goodness, look at the predatory horse action over here. We have to fight zombie dragons still. See, this is not going well. Okay, no O got his level, so that's cool. Do you see the way they took those guys down? Jeez Louise. Heal staff. Heal staff. Cool. I mean, it's a little bit too bad. Oh, I'm probably dead. And that's why. Okay. Remember how we used a tent? Or a cabin? Party wipes are pretty common in the Castle of Ordeals. I say that as if, you know, someone watching this particular video is completely unfamiliar with Final Fantasy 1. This would be a strange choice to watch, really, when I think about it. No thanks, guys. Oh, these guys aren't... Are they unrunnable? Because my running's, as I've been saying, pretty good now. They have pretty high hit points. I seem to remember them giving good prizes, and I know that because they're a Peninsula of Power enemy. I say not explaining it, assuming everyone who is watching has some familiarity with Final Fantasy 1. How the tables have turned. I said that wrong. How the turntables. I was just thinking, and then I didn't say it thinking I would, you know, jinx myself. How amazing it was that I hadn't run into any sorcerers. I don't like this Fire 2 business. Maybe we should just start a band instead. You know, I'm gonna end up using too many heal potions. And it's gonna be okay. Because if I put that tab button on, I can buy them pretty quickly. Right? Right. And money isn't some gigantic concern anymore. If it ever were. No, I just got kicked pretty badly by those horses. And no, I can now start healing us, which is kind of neat. Heal staff. Not heal stick, because he couldn't use that. Not healing staff, because he couldn't use that. One of these... Oh my goodness! Did you... Holy crap. Gold bracelet. Well, I talked about not buying one of those. Look at this. This is a wonderful improvement. Gold bracelet. No eye in that. Well, there's some absorb for you, no eye. You're face down in the dirt. But you're pretty well defended now. He's my second best now. I kind of forgot about that. Ice Sword. Only available to no A. Iron Gauntlet. Where's that second shot at the Zeus Gauntlet? Oops. There it is. No O and no I can use that. G-A... No A, no E. Zeus. Huh. I already discarded the silver. Well, whatever. Huh. Good money. Ice Sword. That thing's a monster. Gives a pretty darn good hit bonus. His damage is 43. He's my highest damage now. And he's one level away from getting 3 hits with it. So that's pretty special. Oh. We're all really weak now. I would hate to lose now. That would be pretty darn crappy. Oof. Kinda came down to the clutch there, eh? That was a terrible time. Let's not go back there again. Next time, let's go to the Castle of Fun or something. Tradition. Different tradition. You know how long I spent fighting these guys at the beginning? The dead icon, if you can't tell what that is, it looks kind of just like a little dude, but it's supposed to be a skull and crossbones. It's just, you know, you only got, what is it, 8x8 pixels or something? It's strange, but it might be 7x7 just because of the space between. How many pixels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8x8. I think we're at that exact point in the RNG that I was using earlier, based on the battles I'm seeing. Do I have anything important to sell? A silver sword, that's worth selling. That's it. Okay. Silver sword, this is where I bought it. They can have it back now. Good money. Maybe I should get my magic now. Since I'm here. Whoops. Whoops again. I haven't been paying attention to the letters. Oh, I messed up. I wonder if I can modify my save or something. I mean, they can all use Cur too. But A can't use A fire. Huh. I made a mistake there. But, I don't know, I don't... Is that a big deal? I might fix that somehow. There's no option to forget magic in this game, unfortunately. There is in a lot of, well, in a lot of the hacks I've played, and then, you know, the newer versions. I like that dead people were learning magic. Yeah, A shouldn't have A fire. Thankfully, that's the only mistake I made there, and how likely am I to actually use A fire with A? It's very unlikely. Okay. Let's do this for a bit. Fun times. I guess my mic picks up the tapping, it looks like. And at about the same volume as the game audio. Maybe if I do keep it off the desk surface, it doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay. Yeah, buying things in this game is tedious. And part of it is just like the repopulating of the menu and the blink, blink, blink noises. Soon I should have all the potions I need for the rest of the game. And not because of my character's magic learning or anything like that, but rather just because it starts to matter less. And to some extent, you know, the fighters, the knights, start being affected by things less often. Because they develop a magic defense stat, and the knights get one of the best ones in the game. Look at that, I left without healing again. That's cool. I should probably fix that. Walking into Crescent Lake with people with 1 HP probably wouldn't be my smartest move. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Crescent Lake, save again, I guess, and probably be done for the night. If I can figure it out between games, I'll tweak my save state to, or non-save state, whatever it is, to make sure that the A guy doesn't have A fire. He's not going to use it, but it is going to bother me. Oh, my party's all mixed up. It should go O-I-E-A. It's reverse alphabetical now. How much does the encaustic crescent like? Isn't it like 500 or something upsetting like that? Oh, it's not. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'll leave it at that then. This is a good place to stop. Next up, probably Ice Cave, although Volcano is a candidate option if I get too frustrated with Ice Cave. Y'all probably know how Ice Cave can be. We didn't end up getting to see a cat go through the door. There. That door. No cats. Sorry, maybe next time.